Jyoti Malhotra was planning to marry a man from Pakistan, whose name is being told to be Danish, and this is the same Danish with whom Jyoti became friends during a Pakistani YouTube show. It is clearly visible in the chats that the conversation between Danish and Jyoti was not just between citizens of two countries, but a deep emotional connection had been formed. In one chat, Danish writes that if you come here, the house is ready for you. And Jyoti replies that now I need someone's company. I don't want to live here anymore. Sources have revealed that Danish and Ali Hassan together took Jyoti into confidence. First they became friends, then had an emotional conversation and slowly started influencing her thinking against India. In one chat, Ali Hassan writes that the people here like you and you can become our voice, and then a few days after that, a video comes on Jyoti's channel in which Pakistan is praised and Indian policies are questioned. Now the question arises whether all this was just a coincidence or was it really done under an agenda. Now let's talk about those chats where the talk of marriage does not seem to be just a joke or a fantasy but a structure for it was being prepared. In one chat, Danish says that he has talked to his father. He has agreed, and if you come here, we will get married and you will stay here. In response to this, Jyoti says that I am scared. They might stop me at the border. On this, Danish says that everything will be set. You just bring your documents and videos because your channel has a lot of reach here. And then there is a line in which Jyoti says that my identity will change. If I go there, then Danish says that yes, they will keep your new name there and a new life will begin. According to sources, the NIA has also come to know that Jyoti's visit to Pakistan was being planned in advance, and that is why Urdu poetry, Pakistani reposts and such things started appearing on her social media account, which did not match her old content at all. Not only this, another chat has surfaced in which Jyoti says that my father will not agree. On this, Danish writes that everyone will become our own here and we will get married on visa. Friends, now these things are not just about a relationship but point towards a deep conspiracy, because once an Indian citizen goes to Pakistan and takes citizenship there or marries, then it becomes very difficult for him to return to India, and this can prove to be a big trap. Another shocking thing has come to light in Jyoti's chats, where she writes that everything here is a pretense. No one watches my video in my village, but everyone knows me there. I get love from there. Here I only get taunts. Danish and Ali Hassan took advantage of this feeling very well and convinced her that in Pakistan she will get real identity, respect, love, and perhaps this was the moment where Jyoti made the biggest mistake of her life. Now let's talk about that video call which has been caught by the investigating agencies, in which Danish is showing the live location to Jyoti from his room and says that look, this will be your room. We will stay together here, and then he shows the window of that room and says that Kashmir is visible from here. Now think, this was not just a relationship. This was a mental trap where a girl was being prepared to go against her country by using her emotional aspects. According to sources, NIA has also found in a chat that Danish told Jyoti that if you leave India, we will start your new channel from here. You will get an interview in the media here. Your name will be there, your videos will be promoted. And this was the reason why Jyoti had now started making videos praising Pakistan and questioning India's policies. The format, style, and topic of her content had changed. And the most dangerous thing that has come to light is that the marriage was not just a matter of love. Rather, on the pretext of that marriage, Jyoti was being given the task of reaching some important people related to India's security. In a chat, Ali Hassan had asked whether there is any army post near your village. To this, Jyoti had replied that yes, there is a camp nearby, but no one lets you go there. Now the question arises, then why was this question asked and what was the use of this answer? So friends, as soon as all these chats of Jyoti Malhotra and her planning of marriage with a Pakistani came to light, the NIA tightened its grip on her and the scope of investigation was increased. Because this was not just a matter of emotional or social media influence. This was now a matter of the country, and when the investigation reached her financial details, such facts came to light from there which deepened the suspicion even more. According to sources, the NIA first saw some suspicious income in her bank transactions. Especially in the last 6 months, there was no clear source of the money that came in her two accounts. And the most shocking thing was that there was one transaction that happened after a terrorist attack. And both the timing and amount of that transaction are now a matter of concern for the investigating agencies. Investigation has revealed that 4 bank accounts were being operated in Jyoti's name, out of which 2 were active. One was in a local bank branch located in Hisar, Haryana, and the other in a multinational bank whose branch was in Delhi. Both the accounts were active for the last 1 year, but there were no major transactions on them. But suddenly in the month of May, a huge amount was transferred to both the accounts one after the other. The first income came from UAE Dubai, which was directly credited to the Delhi account, and this transaction happened within 72 hours. The amount of that transaction is said to be around 4 lakhs, and this amount came just after the day when the Pahalgam attack took place. That is, when a big terrorist attack took place on the common people in Pahalgam, Jammu and Kashmir, and there was anger in the whole country. Just after that, this amount was transferred to Jyoti's account. Now the question arises whether this is a coincidence or part of a conspiracy. According to sources, the details in the reference of this transaction are even more suspicious, because in it the sender has been identified in the name of a private business consultancy. But when the NIA verified that company turned out to be just a shell unit. That is, a fake company made on paper which has no real business operation, and now this suspicion has become more firm that this money is somehow connected to Pakistan or their network. Not only this, it has also been found in the investigation that no money came directly from Pakistan to Jyoti's Haryana account, but it was transferred from the accounts of 2 middlemen, and both those transfers were done from a special IP address whose location is similar to Karachi. Although formally this transaction was done through a person named Kashmiri who lives in Dubai. But his social media profiles and phone records have already been found to be linked to persons linked to ISI. Now the NIA is deeply investigating Jyoti's digital assets, i.e. laptop, hard drive, and cloud storage, to find out if she has any document, video, or such data which can be dangerous for India's security system. So friends, the most shocking thing in this whole case is that a YouTuber who was famous for showing the simplicity of the village gradually became a part of a conspiracy where her emotions were used. She was brainwashed. She was shown the dream of marriage, and then her content was changed for their own purpose through